Hi and welcome to this edition of ThefdZone. And we're very excited to present the Bombay premiere of our METROPOLIS. And happy because three of the filmmakers are here, the directors Gautam, Sonti and Usha Rao, and editor Abhro. I think he'll join us later. And so this is a film about how Bangalore is being refashioned as a world-class metropolis and how it's affecting the livelihoods, homes and green spaces which are making way for flyovers, glitzy malls and shiny metro. But the Bangaloreans didn't take it lying down, and they registered their protests for a long period and exposed the state's ideal of global city and how that is really an intention to clear a pasture for big business. The film is made by Gautam Sonti and Usha Rao. Gautam Sonti's earlier series of short films, Coding Culture, is a critical examination of the experience of globalization within the microcosm of a high-tech workplace in Bangalore. Our Metropolis, his first feature-length documentary film, extends this theme to the entire city. Usha Rao is a cultural anthropologist with an interest in the anthropology of cities. She has been studying the transformation of Bangalore over the past decade. In particular, she is interested in understanding the effects of the global city discourse on the lives of people and city space and cityscape. After the screening, but I mean, before we start, I'd like to invite Gautam and Usha for an introduction, and they will be available for question and answers afterwards. Gautam and Usha. Thank you so much for coming all the way from Bangalore.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Those of you who have actually, which is at 4 o'clock, quite a large number, I think. Thank you for inviting us and for so warmly for liking the film whenever you saw it 3 or 4 months ago, whenever it was, you in Bangalore, and Surabhi and Mukul and everybody else involved in the ThefdZone. I actually don't really want to say very much about the film. You're going to see it. It's a long film, so we can ideally have some sort of question and answer session later, if you like, a discussion. But I hope you see resonances with Bombay, I believe Mumbai. You were saying that there are much fewer protests here, and that used to be the case in Bangalore also maybe about 10 years ago, and then I think a couple of groups mobilized a large number of people. So for things like environmental causes, you see actually largely middle class people coming out to protest, but I think what's happened in the last 5-6 years is they formed alliances with people across classes. So actually the protests are much larger now, because they're against the same thing, which is like metro or road widening, and therefore you get at least like 2,000, 3,000 people protesting. So, but maybe you.
Just to say again, thank you for coming and thank you for inviting us. I can't tell you how nice it is to be wanted to come in. We're so happy to be here. And just briefly, because also Surabhi suggested that we say it. This film has been made over 5 years. So we've tried to sort of follow things for a long time, and like Gautam is saying, there are lots of stories, but it's basically all about the cities, the protagonists.
Thank you so much, and I've seen the film and I love it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. So have a good screening.
Looking at all the big buildings, the whole downtown feel of it, the metro coming up, it's difficult to believe that history actually happened here, but history did. To believe that, you need to make a huge leap of imagination and of faith. So, close your eyes for 30 seconds while I dramatically try to transport you back in time. Close your eyes. We're going to travel back in time. You're marching on the little fort town of Bangalore. You're here to fight the battle of Bangalore.